Welcome to another episode of Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise Retirement Podcast, where certified financial planner Loren Sherman shares thoughts on having a healthy mind, body, and spirit, an abundance of wealth inside portfolios and out, and lessons learned from clients and mentors over the years.
Hello, everyone. As always, I am your humble host, Loren Sherman. Today, we will be talking about the 3 types of advisor relationships that you can have with a financial advisor and how to find the best fit for you. As we often do, let's start out with a story. John and Carl were chatting at their local coffee shop, as they do most mornings. They had already lamented about the weather, bragged proudly about their grandkids, and shared some local gossip. The conversation then shifted when Carl asked how John's appointment with his financial advisor went the previous day. John was excited to share. It went great. Sue and I still don't quite understand everything, but we feel confident that we're on the right track and are ready for retirement. Instead of a big presentation with stressful questions and pages of charts, it was a laid-back conversation where we covered all of our bullet points on just 2 or 3 pages. Afterward, even Sue felt organized and happy with our progress, which is a win in my book because she usually hates the financial talk, as she calls it. John continued, "We're all set with Medicare, have a Social Security strategy, and for the most part, know exactly where our paychecks will come from throughout our retirement. Our advisor has helped cut out unnecessary fees and is coordinating with our CPA to reduce our tax liability each year, allowing us to gift a bit more to our local charities and even pump more into the grandkids' college funds." A little wide-eyed, Carl replied, "Well, that sounds like a bit more than a birthday card and a few statements in the mail each year." Now, I know the above conversation doesn't happen every day, and many retirees are getting much more than just a birthday card and a statement. Additionally, finances often fall into the category of rarely discussed. That's okay, but perhaps that's part of the reason so many retirees aren't sure what to expect from a financial advisor, what ongoing meetings should look like, or simply how to know if they're receiving value from the relationship in the first place. What about services and support? Are some services included while others are not? Tax planning, Social Security, insurance, estate planning? Many retirees are in the dark and don't know these answers, or they may feel the need to justify past decisions. We need to take these burdens off the retiree's shoulders and instead ask the industry to step up. I'd love if finances became a more accepted dinner table topic in the future, but at a minimum, it's important retirees are equipped to make informed decisions and get the most value for their hard-earned dollars. Let's move on to the 3 relationship types you could have with a financial advisor. Arming retirees with the right information is why we created an easy-to-follow visual that outlines 3 different relationship types. For the sake of focusing only on positive solutions, we are excluding insurance-only advisors and registered representatives of broker-dealers. We'll also exclude duly registered agents who advise but also sell for a broker-dealer. This is for the simple reason that none of these relationships just mentioned involve your advisor being 100% in your corner as a fiduciary. Narrowing our focus ensures your advisor is legally representing you rather than another company or other interests. This criterion alone eliminates the overwhelming majority of the industry, but we think it's necessary to focus on advice-centric planners and move away from those who are sales-oriented. We've covered this quite a bit in past articles and on our website, so we're going to stick with more encouraging solutions below and to keep me off my soapbox. Let's start with an effective relationship. We've dubbed the first relationship type retirees can have with a financial advisor the effective relationship. This retiree has more of a do-it-yourself attitude. They know what they want, and they are looking for an advisor to help implement their strategy. While the effective relationship may miss out on tax and income planning opportunities, it tends to be a lower-cost solution that focuses solely on investment management. With the effective relationship, meetings typically take place when the client wants to chat or if an issue arises. This relationship is perfect for someone who already knows what they want and has a fairly straightforward retirement situation without many moving parts. Also, this retiree tends to be okay with a 100% virtual relationship, most likely with a larger firm or direct to custodian like Charles Schwab or Vanguard. Moving on to the second relationship type, dubbed enhanced relationship. Other retirees are looking for a more hands-on approach with the enhanced relationship. This is where advisors get beyond investment management, offering additional services and value adds. This may include mapping out an income strategy, helping with Social Security, and offering insurance solutions where appropriate. There may be a limited number of solutions to choose from, but you're covering much more ground than only your investments. Costs can vary widely according to the services you can expect, typically with your fee calculated as a percentage of your assets. With the enhanced relationship, advisors often schedule quarterly or annual meetings with clients, often with the option of an in-person or virtual meeting. And finally, third, moving on to an engaged relationship. Some retirees are a good fit for the engaged relationship, which is 100% tailored to each individual or family, often with an advisor who works solely with others in similar situations. With this relationship, you receive expert advice from an independent advisor and/or team, emphasizing a fiduciary standard of care. This is a premium service that favors value over cost, where your advisor can act as your personal CFO, coordinating with other professionals such as your CPA, lawyer, estate planner, and so forth. Any and all financial decisions run through your advisor and their team if you desire. Similarly, Social Security, Medicare, tax, charitable gifting, insurance, estate planning, and much, much more all coordinate with your overall financial plan, bringing harmony to your retirement as a whole. With the engaged relationship, advisors take a proactive approach to schedule strategy and tactical meetings where communication tends to be more frequent, often with the option of an in-person or virtual meeting. Closing thoughts. At the end of the day, retirees don't go about their day thinking, "Gosh, I really could use a fiduciary to improve my financial plan." Most retirees simply enjoy working with an advisor who understands them, has their best interests at heart, and gives them confidence their plan can weather any storm the future may hold. This looks a little different for every retiree, and hopefully by reviewing the effective, enhanced, and engaged relationship types, you will have a better idea what might fit you best. If you need help deciding which relationship makes the most sense for you, don't hesitate to reach out to us at hello@integrityguidance.com and put relationship types in the subject. Our firm specializes in working with retirees with an engaged relationship, so we may not be the best fit for you. However, we can often point people in the right direction or even introduce them to other advisors who would be a better fit. That's all for today. We will be back in 2 weeks to chat more. Until then, check out the show notes for any links to resources we discussed on the show, or head on over to integrityguidance.com if you'd like to meet our team and learn more.
Thank you so much for listening and supporting this podcast. If you've enjoyed listening, we would love if you took a quick moment to leave an honest review. Of course, we're shooting for 5 stars, but if you have suggestions to improve the show, we would love to hear from you too. Just click on the podcast name, Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise Retirement Podcast, and scroll down to ratings and review. Thanks again for your support, as this helps us reach a wider audience and help even more retirees just like you. This podcast is for entertainment and informational purposes only and is not intended as a specific tax, legal, or investment advice. Loren Sherman is a certified financial planner and co-owner of Integrity Wealth Management, an investment advisor serving retirees in search of their own healthy, wealthy, and wise retirement lifestyle.